This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
The healthcare concern is, well, we don't like the ACA, but are we really going to go back to what we had before?
The GOP has unveiled a new bill that would aim to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. What those changes might look like and what might remain the same in our Channel 2 News Big Story at 5 o'clock. House Republicans say their proposed bill would serve as a cure-all for any of the existing problems with the Affordable Care Act. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us tonight. However, Democrats and even some conservative Republicans have some objections to the new bill. Here's a look at what it looks like. The GOP's proposal would get rid of the individual and employer mandate that's currently covered under the ACA, while also eliminating a majority of the taxes. Those would then be replaced with health savings accounts and tax credits for middle and lower class families. President Trump says he is in full support of this new bill.
There's going to be no waiting and no more excuses by anybody. We're going to get it done.
House Democrats are concerned that the millions who've gained medical coverage under the Affordable Care Act will lose their health insurance if the ACA is replaced. We now send it over to Ryan Kennedy, who's live in the newsroom with a closer look at this proposed bill. And Ryan, would this completely get rid of Obamacare?
Not quite, Landon. In fact, some things would actually stay the same. We spoke to one local political expert who said the GOP's recent health care proposal would not be a complete repeal.
They certainly are not completely dumping ACA or Obamacare. I mean, many of the key components are still going to be there.
Those components that would stay the same are the protection for people who already have a pre-existing condition, coverage for dependents until they're 26 years old, and also Obamacare's Medicaid expansion, which would be held until 2020. And because so many aspects of the new bill are similar to Obamacare, even some Republicans are worried that this proposal is not the change that is needed.
Taxes, they're leaving subsidies, and they're leaving in a form of an individual mandate. That sounds like Obamacare light to me.
There are 20 million people who got insurance under the ACA. Now, the most conservative wing of the party we don't care. Get rid of them. It's cost too much. But many other Republicans are saying no, and matter of fact, Mark Amodei say no one will lose their insurance.
And Eric Herzig says one of the least popular components of the ACA was the requirement to sign up for health insurance. He says the GOP's proposal to eliminate that requirement is what President Trump has wanted all along. Covering the big story live in the newsroom, Ryan Kennedy, Channel 2 News.
Interesting, Ryan. Thank you for breaking it down for us. Meanwhile, the confirmation